You know what? You don't have to be 100% every single day, and you cannot be 100% every single day. It is just what it is, and it is so impossible. What I mean by 100% every single day is not just the output that you get, not just the consistency within the action that you are trying to do regarding your goal, but also in the matter of like not being 100% in your roles as in your relationship with your friend, relationship with your parents, relationship with yourself, and then with your partner. And it's just like you cannot be, I mean, you cannot give 100% every time. And what I mean by this is, for example, you are trying, okay, maybe last year you did a lot for your parents, but it's not like every single month you can buy everyone a gift. Maybe this month you can just buy this person a gift, maybe the next month. And it is okay. It is so important for you to set a boundary, because I think I need to hear this too. Because I think the most financial advice that is very important is actually set your boundary, especially for you that are born in sandwich generation, that are expected to pay for your generation before you and for your generation that will came after you. And that will be really hard to please everyone. That will be very hard to give for every single person. And have you heard the news like someone being a like caregiver that are the one that responsible for everyone in their big family, and that's really frustrating, and we don't want that. So yeah, maybe that, I don't know, like financial advice, like the one that you usually heard, maybe, oh, you must save for this percent of money, you must save for that percent of money. And I don't know, it just doesn't work for me. Maybe it works for other people, because every single person have different financial style, and then have different tactics and different approach, right? So maybe this approach, maybe this advice will be helpful for somebody that you are watching, but we don't know, but hopefully. But I think for me, especially when you are in your 20s, when other people will think like, oh, you haven't got any kids yet, you haven't got any family yet, and they will, it is so easy. I mean, it happened most. I think people will relate to this when we say that, oh, I make this amount of money, and they feel like they are the one, they are that, also it's our money, it's also their money. And then so if we say this amount of money, and they will count it for us, they will be the one that are doing the calculation, they will be the one that directing and also dictating us what to do with our money. And most of the time, oh, you make this amount of money, so you can just every single month you can give me this amount of money, this percent of your income. But that's, I think Okay, maybe in the past, that's what it expected, but it shouldn't be like that. And if it doesn't feel right, then don't do it. Like for me, I don't like it. For me, it just doesn't feel. Like personally, every single penny that you earned should be your responsibility. And whether you wanted to give other person this amount, it's your choice. Every single thing that you have should be 100% your choice. And the decision making, the whatever it is, it should be, you must have the freedom, have the independent, like you have the full power. And if you feel like you don't have the power to like set boundary of, you don't have the power to of your own money that you make every single day, trust me, you will get there. I mean, just start small. Like in the past also, like I used to say yes to other people in my family, and I used to, like obey what they are trying. Maybe they say, oh, you should do this, you should do that, but I think the reason that it shifts to now that other people doesn't expect me, because in the first, it's hard when I say no. Like I was honest. Like I cannot make this, I cannot. But when after 3 times, I think after 3 times I keep consistently. What I mean by consistent, also being consistent in your stand, really stand your ground on something, especially your boundary, being consistent on saying no. But it's actually frustrating when you say no to something and other people try to persuade you, try to, not force, but sometimes, yeah. But you must trust yourself that actually you have the power is actually on you, so they got nothing on you. I think one of the big reasons that we often just submit and say yes to other people, especially other that we portray as our authoritative figure, like our auntie, maybe your mom, your father, and yeah, someone that's older than you. I mean, especially in Indonesia, in China's Indonesian household, like elderly, we must, as a younger, like the hierarchy the elderly have is higher than the younger you are. Like it will be seem like you have less power just because you are young. You actually don't know anything. Just because you are young, it means that you are less experienced, you are less knowledgeable, and you are too naive. So because you are young and you are less experienced, the elderly that have more experience, if they give you advice, it's as if like you must take it and not only listen to it but also apply it. But if advice, we must also use our discernment, even if you are the younger one, even if you are maybe less inexperienced, even if you make, even if in the society you will seem like you are less powerful than them. And again, I think the authority figure that we have, it's because it's from the lens of society standard, who have more power. Maybe we see people that have more money, have more power, and then maybe have more higher status. But, well, not all people, but some people. Again, it's not because of the power, it's not because of the money, but it's just the individual that choose with their free will. And again, this is very important, that you guys have free will. Free will. Free will to do anything you want to do, and free will to not do anything that you don't want to do. Even if it's hard, especially to your family, to your loved ones that you will see every single day. But trust me, it got better. Like, I went from literally my penny goes to them, and then not only given, but like the information, it's as if that I must give them information of where do my income source, and then it is as if that I am not allowed to disclose my income. And by the way, if you are not comfortable, please say no. And I should learn this better. And I will try it. Maybe the next time. If someone asks you, maybe your elder family asks you how much you make, and you just don't want to ask you, try this with me. Just, I don't want to. It's hard. For me, it's hard. And yeah, well, I'm not comfortable, and we don't need to be nice, We always being taught that we must be nice, even if maybe we don't like the question. We don't have to be too polite. You can just be blunt. It's not like you are saying inappropriate word, but you just defends yourself, right? And yeah, and after that, thankfully, no, it's because of our work, it's because of my past self, that she really put in the effort to stand her ground and keep saying no. So now I get to, I don't really have to share my financial decision anymore to my mom. If you must say, like, became more independent, but not in a way that like, oh, you must independent if you make this amount, but independent by you have now 100% independent, like claiming your free will 100% if you decide on something. And in this case, financial decision, it's 100% you. It's not because it's the decision that you make. It's not because, oh, like, I want to make this purchase because other people will view me this way, or I don't want to make this purchase, or what will they think? Yeah, it's so automatic, it's so habitual, that we always think about other perception about us. But when the first thing is to get aware of it, to get aware of that thought, to get aware of that pattern of making the decision because of how do we want to be perceived by other people, how do we want to be perceived by our friend, by this person. If I will And it's so, we are so used to that, right? Maybe I want to use these clothes because I think the person that I will meet will like this, or I don't want to go to this place because what will other people think if I go to this place, or I don't want to study mathematics because my mother, especially parents, right, making big decision, especially you, eldest daughter, that haven't got married. If you are in like Asian household, you must always, you are taught that you must always think about your parents. So making big life changing decision, maybe studying something or working, right, and then married a partner, it's like every single thing must be made, the decision must be made according whether our parents like it or not, and it's awful. And what else? Yeah, I think we will cover it in the regarding this topic, like free will and reclaiming our free will, especially in our relationship with our parents, our, not just parents, but yeah, I think parents, because you don't choose your parents, you cannot choose your parents. So it's the relationship that you didn't have the freedom to choose, but it's like, but also it's like the commitment, you didn't have the freedom to choose who the person is, but you want it or not, you must commit. It's one of the thing, one of the few aspects of this parents and children relationship. So there is that, and thank you for watching. I don't know, I just, you know, when you talk about something and then it's like, whew, how did we get there, how do we get here, and then you forget what you say. So thank you for being here, and thank you for watching. I hope you just remember that you have free will. Every single person in this universe, in this planet, every human have free will, no matter how you feel like you don't have power, but you have 100% power to choose. And don't let anyone don't let anyone convince you that you cannot choose for yourself. So yeah, bye.